How we doing this morning?
Yes.
When I need to have
Ask Carmen if there's a space where you can go if there's a conference room open. As a favor to me. Where's Carmen? Carmen's in the striped black skirt, just walk by.
Good morning, how are you?
One of our organizers.
Good morning.
This is Drake. Drake is one of our organizers. This is Miss Mott.
Miss Mom, how you doing? Good to meet you.
Good morning. How's that?
Good morning and welcome to 1 Million Clubs. Good morning. Good morning, Mitra. Good morning.
Well, Josh, it's
It's still a work in progress.
Good morning. Grab your coffee, grab your fruits, grab a chair. Good morning. Good morning.
Careful, the HR guy's
Nice,
back there.
beautiful Wednesday. Are we in spring? Is it
Not yet. Tomorrow. Tomorrow's official. Well, where's daylight savings?
the clocks are ahead of us. And
Good morning. Welcome to 1 Million Cups. My name is Lisa Davis. I will be hosting this morning. I am your MC. We want to welcome you, and I guess the first thing we kind of want to talk about is, do we have any first-time visitors here? Congratulations. Thank you for joining us. We love seeing you. Raise your hand, first-time visitors. First-time visitors, raise your hand. Good morning, first-time visitors. Yeah, I'm going a little bit out of order. First-time visitors, raise your hand. Do we have anybody else visitors for the first time? We have one over here. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to 1 Million Cups. 1 Million Cups. Let me tell you a little bit about what 1 Million Cups is. So 1 Million Cups is sponsored by the Kaufman Foundation. And what it is that they believe that small businesses need somewhere to be, somewhere to network, somewhere to talk about what they're going through and then build a community around that. And so every Wednesday morning, there's a thought around everybody's going to be enjoying a cup of coffee every single Wednesday morning at 8:30 in the morning and talking about their business, networking, and building community. So also with 1 Million Cups, what did we talk about? It's a free nationwide program? Okay. Created in 2012. Do you want me to read this one?
No.
Okay. Yes, to foster a culture of support and inclusivity, welcoming entrepreneurs to be open and honest about their businesses and the challenges they face. You want me to click this one?
Sure. There you go.
Also, Nia, you want to raise your hand? Where's Nia? Nia's passing around an iPad, or she's got the iPad out. We would like everybody to sign in. We love that you're here. We would like to know who you are, what you do, where you live, what school you go to, how much money you make, and all those things. So please sign in onto the iPad, scan it, or we might even have a scan code right here. So check in there. We would like to know who you are, what you do, what your name is. So our community. Yeah, so 1 Million Cups is 100% volunteer activities. We have an organizing community and we have volunteers that help to put this on every single week. They work very, very hard. We're looking for more organizers to join our volunteer community, our volunteer board, or our volunteer committee. Presenters are also wanted. You'll see someone presenting today. You'll see 2 people presenting their business today. We would love for you, if you have a business, if you feel so inspired, to sign up to be a presenter. If you'll see how they present, you'll feel a little warm about it. You'll feel like I want to jump up there. You'll feel like I want to tell my story today. But we would like you to, get with us, schedule the time so we can prepare you to have your conversation on a day that we have time available for you. And then also we need coffee sponsors. You guys are having great fruit, great coffee, great water, a great time, great bready things. We love a coffee sponsor. Coffee sponsors can come up and talk a little bit about who they are and why they wanted to give you coffee and donuts that morning. So please, let us know. If you want to be a coffee sponsor, you can reach out to touch with them. These are all the people on the organizing committee. These are people that are involved. These are the people that make it happen. What do you say? Consultants. Do we have any consultants in the house? Anybody that's a consultant for small businesses? You want to raise your hand?
There's one, there's two, there's three.
Okay. So next, coffee.
Upcoming presenters.
Oh, these are our upcoming presenters, which is why you need to schedule with us, right? So if you're ready to speak and you want to talk about your business, please let us know. As you can see, we're pretty much booked out to May, which is awesome. We got a little space in April. But this lets you know there's a huge community of small business owners. So it's not just to let people know who you are and what you do and what you're feeling about your business and maybe some of the barriers that you're hitting, but look at this great community that you can build out, right? All these are just speakers. There's a ton of people that come every single week that you can get to meet. And as a small business owner, we get siloed. We start to forget. We get into our own little worlds where we're trying to make all our own little money. This is a great way to have community and talk to people about the things you're going through, that they understand it. So today our coffee sponsor is First Merchants Bank. Would you like to? David Watkins is with First Merchants Bank, and he has a little treat of a treat for you today.
Sorry about that, everybody. Thank you. So I have a video that our marketing team put together. I want you to see this first before I speak.
Be able to meet the needs of the client where they are. My passion is in the community. What I love to do is provide grant money and opportunities for individuals that need it, especially in the business community. You know, we have a lot of different choices in our product line that can help these clients. Just give us a shot. If you give us a shot, we'll show you how we're different.
So our team is very unique, it's very special. Again, my name is David Watkins, and I am the Community Business Lending Officer for First Merchants Bank. And our team reports directly to corporate social responsibility. So what we want to do is be very, very supportive of our minority business owners, women-owned business owners, and the like. So we're very strategic in how we approach access to capital for our clients. One of the products that I'm very, very proud of that is very popular in our community is our retail business banking loan, which is it's been increased up to $100,000. It's super easy to get. Okay, all you need is a Schedule C or 1120, depending on how you file. 3 years in business, and all you would need is 3 years of business, a minimum of $25,000 in revenue. Okay, and a 700 credit score on a personal and a 41 on a business. So it's super loan approved. We can close the loan within 2 to 5 business days. Okay. One thing I just kind of wanted to talk about is our market is we're in Michigan, Indiana, and Ohio. We're a 100-year organization in Indiana, and they've been there for a very, very long time. And so we're doing incredible work in all these communities. We were in the Lakeshore community in Chicago, but we sold those branches to another community bank. And so, you know, we're here, we actually have a branch that's right in Ferndale, a few blocks away, right on Woodward and 9 miles, right across the street from that Wendy's. So that branch is there. We just opened a new branch in the Fitzgerald community in Detroit. Just opened yesterday. It was our first day open, right? It's amazing. Yeah. Right next to Marygrove College, and right across the street from another great nonprofit, Live 6 Alliance over there. So, and Daryl has a question.
Can you talk about the difference between a regular bank and a community-focused bank?
Sure. So, community-focused bank, we're more focused on helping the small business community. We're more focused. Our product line is very strategic in helping to achieve access to capital for those clients. Whereas a larger bank may put you through a lot more underwriting guidelines. So our underwriting guidelines are a little bit more streamlined. My team trained deals approved. So if you come to us and my team, so we're different from your traditional commercial lender. We're a very small team, and we're kind of like a hybrid. We can do the retail business banking products, and we can also do commercial loans up to $4 million. So we're doing loans for real estate loans, we're doing lines of credit, we're doing equipment loans, I'm doing auto loans, anything with a VIN number. So, you know, we're very strategic with what we do from a community banking standpoint. And we're very proud of being different in that space. So that's kind of like what we do. I have a question right here.
You guys do SBA loans?
Yes, we do. We do SBA 504 and 7A loans. Yeah. And we have on each one of our markets, we do have someone that is on the SBA board, so they understand, or they understand exactly the timelines, and we try to streamline a lot of the red tape and try to get you to the closing table as soon as possible with that SBA deal. And so if you're interested in the SBA, by all means, give me a contact. Contact me at once. Yeah. Anybody else? Well, okay, thank you for letting me present, and I look forward to doing business with all of y'all, right?
David will get the loan done. He's got the most energy out of any banker I ever met. David is everywhere. He answers the phone all the time. He texts you back in the middle of the night. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
And he will get that loan done if it's possible. I'm trying to stay in between. So when you come up to speak, we're going to have our first speaker come up. We have an online community that we have a video for that is seeing what we're doing. And so it's really important that you stand kind of right in here. So even the speakers and the people that are coming up to give your responses after they speak, try to stay in between the signs. So welcome to our YouTube and Facebook community. Y'all having a good day. We got fruit, bread, and coffee. And our first speaker will be Live as if business coaching. You want to come up?
All right, yeah.
Right here.
Perfect.
Belong.
Yes.
The slides.
There we go.
I need to see them. Thank you. All right, I'll keep looking up then from here. All right. So a little bit about my company. I'm a business coaching company. I help businesses come out of their day-to-day operations so they can get back their life. Many of us are busy working in our businesses, turning the lights on, turning them off, sweeping the front, and we brag about that, how much we do, what we do, and how well we are. We can do everything. That makes us busy. Double time, out of double booking our kids, extracurricular activities, and so on. I created Flow. Flow is an AI business coach that gives you a delegation strategy. It helps you come out of your business. 10 minutes, 20 minutes can get you 10 hours back in your day by just typing in a few prompts that, because you all are here today, you will have complete access to. So I'll tell you, oh, excellent, thank you. So I'll tell you why I started. I was exhausted, and in 2020, the end of 2020, in December, I ran from Detroit. I went to Costa Rica. It was supposed to be a 3-week vacation. It ended up creating a framework for my real estate business to operate on its own. I did. It broke a lot, but it was pretty successful. I went to get my business coaching certification in 2021. In 2023, I got certified. And I help other businesses do exactly what I did. ChatGPT changed the game though, because then I created Flow, which is backed up by ChatGPT, and she helped people do what I did manually. So I'm meeting with clients one-on-one, and we're going through how to get them out of their business. We're creating this 5 W's plus how. Clarity is kindness, I believe that. And that is how you delegate. And that's what Flow creates for you and your staff. I was creating that myself with their staff. And then once I developed Flow, Flow can now go in and create the entire thing. I have a video that I didn't have teed up for you, but I have a link so you can go to my LinkedIn, and then you'll be able to see Flow in action. She's a little sassy too. You have to be programmed like me. So these are the things that she does. Let's talk about why I'm here, because I need your help. I need some feedback. to get flow to the masses. What we tried so far. Oh, go back. Okay. What we do. Oh, I think I talked a little bit about this already so that you could, yeah. And then I do other stuff at the bottom. You were probably reading while I was talking. So, what I tried, I want to go back to what I tried. What we do? Oh, our biggest challenge. Showing people that AI is not scary. How many of you in here use AI? Daily basis. How many of you use AI in your business on a daily basis? Awesome, I like this group. So flow will be easy for you. This is gonna be easy for you to at least give me some feedback, if nothing else. Getting flow to the masses. I was talking to Lisa this morning and she was saying, well, you are, unless you wanna blow up your marketing or something like that, right? That's my words. And I was like, you're right, tell me more. And she was like, I'll be back, gotta present. So hopefully we'll get to talk more about marketing because I want to get flow to the masses because guess how cheap flow is? Free. Where's the catch? There's the one. So I also need help with the messaging. How do I intrigue people enough, people that are not using her but are exhausted so that they want to try her and see if she can help? I mean, 10 minutes. We doom scroll, we do some stuff for 10 minutes. We can see if we can get ourselves out of our businesses for 10 hours by giving 10 minutes. Okay, so what I've tried so far, I use her with my clients. I used to keep flow as a secret, y'all. I kept her away from everybody. She was just mine. And then, as I grew and got more one-on-one clients, I was like, oh no, they need to have flow. Because if they had her, we wouldn't have to sit in session and use her together. So I've screen shared and they've been able to leverage flow through the screen share. And then I gave flow up. I was like, here you go, take her, please. 24 hours on demand, you can have flow. Give it to your whole staff, like you get a flow, you get a flow, you get a flow, you get a flow, right? Everybody can have her. Entrepreneurs is so long for this. I'm telling entrepreneurs about them in person. I'm here telling you about flow in person, and you too. Okay, lessons I've learned. So there is a quote, I believe it's attributed to Socrates, and it says, you know the quote, tell me and I'll forget, show me and I may remember, involve me and I'll understand. So I'm trying to get as many people involved with flow as possible. And it's a lot of fixes here, so I know we're gonna have a line wrapping around like twice, double circle, so you can help me. What I'm doing is too much telling. I talk about her all the time. I do videos with her, I dance with her online, and not enough involving folks. My time is consuming. Marketing 101, the demos. I sit with people for 15 to 30 minutes and show them how flow can help them in their business. That takes up a lot of time. And lessons learned, I need you to use her so I can make her better, so I can start charging for her. Because right now she's free, and there will always be a free version, I promise you that. But the piece that's on my website, she only gets better as you tell me how you need me to program her. So, my ask from you this morning is, what messaging would get you as a business owner, to use TriFlow in your business? How can I gain more visibility? Where can I go? Where can I put flow in front of folks, do some demos, some trials, etc.? And then, what's missing? You don't know what flow does, so it's a little difficult to ask that question. She gives you a delegation framework, so you can hand it off to someone. She also gives you a rest practice, because that's what I talk about, radical rest. There's a lot that she does. Hopefully you'll use her today. I think my anchor is here. So I want you to download Flow's CEO prompt playbook. That's going to give you the most quality prompts. Because if we don't know how to prompt the thing, garbage in, garbage out, we don't know how to get good answers. So that prompt, it has over 63 prompts, and I'm updating it daily based on the feedback that I get. I had a workshop yesterday, last night, got feedback. I will be updating Flow according to the feedback that they gave me. So this is an iterative process. We go together, Flow and me, so we always together. You can stay connected with me if you want. You can also schedule your demo. And there's my LinkedIn, so you can see me and Flo and how she talks to, and how she would also talk to you.
Thank you. Yeah, great. Great presentation. I want to ask the community at this time to come up and offer your suggestions and form a line right around here to the side to help discuss how we can get you. What messaging would you make Flow? So what messaging would you use to make Flow so you can get back time from your business and help Flow grow?
Yeah, hi, I'm Steve. One of the most impactful things that I think you could do is to stand in front of people with Flow open and just say, excuse me, who has a problem with time management? And everybody would raise their hand and then say, what is your biggest problem? And type it in and see what the results are.
Hello, lady. Hi, everybody. I'm always up here.
Thank you, PJ.
Love it, love it. I think from a marketing perspective, the main thing you can do to really answer that first question is boil it down to money. That's all we're all about. So how much Flow could save, how much Flow can increase revenue, so we can like 10x your business this way with Flow. And then if you can, make your demo automated so you don't have to be involved in it. I'll give an example. I was just doing a demo last night with Sesame.com, and it was on, and it just went there. It's an AI. How I found out about it is my third suggestion, which is using influencers to tell about your tool. If you guys are familiar with Michael Seltzner, he owns Social Media Marketing World. It's a social media examiner. But anyway, he did a demo on his podcast using the AI. So those are the three.
Thank you.
Good morning, Shalece.
Good morning.
I'm Tanisha Molden.
Can you repeat that?
I'm Tanisha Molden, intellectual property attorney. No, I talk to Shalece almost every day. She's my business bestie. So I call these people my squad. There's 3 of us. So if you don't have a squad that you can talk to that support you, get one. Some of these things I didn't know though. What I would want to offer you, what's missing or what can do, is collaboration with the law and my entrepreneurs. If you could come in and share this tool with my entrepreneurs that I work with, I think that would be awesome.
I'll get back to you and answer 24 to 48 hours. Of course I can.
Yeah, so that's, I think what you're doing is great. It's like with anything and what we're learning, we just have to keep doing it and do more of it. So I guess I always ask a question since we have, I don't know if we have time, but can I ask a question?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't remember what worked. What did you do that worked?
I think it was all of what didn't work. But what has been working is the one-on-one demos, getting feedback, doing it with my clients, and then dropping it into their business. That helps me.
Yeah, so the suggestion I would make then is how can we turn that one to many?
Yeah.
To increase and then, once you get that down, one to many, then how can we replace you and get somebody else to do it one to many and automate it? So that would be something to look into.
I want to talk to you about that. Later.
This is the bunch right here. Actually, it's part of that tree that we talked about. So I actually have more questions. So, does Flow work over all of the different AI generative platforms? Claude, outside of ChatGPT?
That's the goal right now. She's the custom GPT. She sits on my website though, backed by Gemini, Claude, and Chat. Yeah, but they're native. Not all of them, but those three right now. But I'm working on integrating Monica, AI, hopefully get access to Manus to get that as well. But thank you so much for that suggestion.
They all will have a little bit slight enhancement, as you know, tell you that. And then the other question.
That part won't be free though.
Oh, okay, you got it covered. So, and then the other question is, as far as like, there's now DeepSeek, and do you plan to actually integrate that in, because that is a game changer.
I had not for chat. We'll see. What I want, the feedback that I got, if you don't mind, really what I want to do is I want to give Flo like an assistant like John or Jolie or Tyrone and have them do things, because that's the biggest feedback I get is having them actually do the things. So I'd love to have that as a third iteration.
Workflow that can be created for those tasks, generative bots, workflow to do those things. And so, so think about looking at DeepSeek, because it is an extreme data. For those not familiar with that, DeepSeek stuff. All right. So it's a really good deep research tool. So if you really want to get down into it, it is a paid kind of subscription. Not marketing for them. I'm just saying that's a good add-in to put into your deck as well.
Thank you.
And also try.
We'll talk about it later. I'll call.
I'm sure.
Hello everyone, I'm Derek Jones.
Oh, your mic up, there we go.
One of the things I would definitely recommend as far as like real audience I'm trying to target, business owners, business employees, and so forth. LinkedIn would probably be the strongest place for you to be as far as creating strategy and being there long term. I would also recommend a name flow. It is a little bit confusing to say you want to go do some advertising on Google. You'd be kind of getting some of the flow aggressive person who also has the same name, as far as like searches that will come up. So it make it more competitive for yourself. Adding something to the name will probably help. And then another thing as far as like having assistants and also having to do more for just one mainstream area. Centra. Y'all know you've heard of Centra before?
SINTRA, the assistants?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't explored what they can do, but I've heard of it.
I've been using that for a while. So it has individual bots that actually do specific things for you in order to build your strategy.
So they do the things, they schedule the meetings.
They schedule the meetings, they post the meetings, they help you come up with all planning for everything.
Yeah, you're the first person that I've heard, like in real life, besides, the Facebook ads.
Yeah.
You're the first person, so I'll absolutely look more into Centra.
Well, I'll share the information with you.
Yeah.
It's like 12 different bots, and they all do amazing
If
jobs.
you have an affiliate code or something, then you can absolutely, share that and I'll check it out.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm loud. Mike McClure Marketing. Do you have clients that are using it and are happy with it?
I do.
I would say the best messaging you can do is to get them to give you testimonials, preferably on video if you can, but even if it's written, because that's good messaging. Nothing shows how well it works than having people who are using it, especially if they're enthusiastic about it. If you get, even if you're just recording them with your phone, and then you can share that on social media on your website. But even if they don't want to do a video, get them to just write something up and you can put that on your website or share it on social media. That would probably be the best messaging you can do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Hello, my name is Lynn Drake. How are you? Good. I just wanted to share with you how I learned AI because you might want to copy. So I have been going to the same coach on and out for 20 years. And he's done 2 courses on AI. They're $675 each. And he's having attendance of about 100 to 200 people. So, I think,
A course might be in order?
yeah, of course, and they're like once a week, and they're 1 hour at lunch, and he's run 2, and I never thought I would use AI, and I use it every day now.
How long cohort. So once a week for they're an hour and it's during lunchtime.
Yep.
Can I have that information? I'd love to take the course.
Yeah, if you give me your card, I will send you that.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Jill Leonard, and what I was thinking, I heard you say you were a realtor.
I am a real estate investor.
Well, what I'm thinking is you have a huge list of contacts, right? So what I was thinking is if you have a newsletter, you can automate and show a different aspect of flow every time. So the headline in your email is like, you know, get some rest, have you gotten any rest lately? And then in there is like a snippet, maybe like a TikTok size snippet. And then every week you automate it, maybe that's what I do on a platform to do that. But then you're getting it in front of their eyeballs because you know there's entrepreneurs out there, you know those people out there, they already know you, right? And so they're gonna be more likely to want to, you know, participate in anything you have. So that would be my suggestion.
I love it. I love the demo, the snippet of the demo in the email.
Yeah, like a TikTok.
Every
every
time.
repurpose.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah,
The demo,
yeah.
or the testimonial, what Michael was saying.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I just got a couple of comments. So Shalece says we sit on the board together with the National Association of African Americans and Human Resources, and that's how I know Shalece. And so I just want to talk. I'm a business owner myself, right? And you know,